Hey everybody, Mature Simmer here. Welcome back to the off-season event number 4 for TGC Tours this week. Had 3 poor holes. That's resulted in the 4 over in round 1. Hoping I can eliminate those, but this is a difficult course, difficult greens, very, very difficult greens. I had holes literally on top of ridges, which don't know that I've ever seen an actual course that way, but yeah, this definitely is pushing the skills that I have to try to stay at least reasonable here. But let's jump in. Blue tees, second pin position. Wind is low. Everything is default. Firm, firm, fast for the firmness. And green speed. Alright, back out on the course. Obviously, now I've seen the course one time. I'm hoping that will help. You know, obviously, executing the swings, which is becoming less and less of a problem, which is good. I mean, obviously, I rolled off the fairway there, so that's not great, but, you know, not bad. Ooh. Going to the left is not what I wanted. Alright, let's see. Can I do a pick that far? I can. I should be okay. It's kind of out of here. That was weird. Okay, that didn't go at all what I was hoping for. Yeah, I mean, I had a difficult contact position, but the timing was good, so I'm surprised on the distance, honestly. It should have really been pretty straightforward and gotten out of there, but it did not. I got a bogey on this hole the first time and got it again, so definitely not the outcome I wanted. Then we're just chasing things. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to get the rest of the event played and completed here. Now I'm gonna come back a bit here. Alright, a little hard, but we got a little bit of lack of power. Oh. Well, last time I went way too far, so at least this time I'm still on the green. But it's going to be challenging to get this to fall. Doesn't mean I'm not going to try, but it's going to be challenging. Oh, those are always ones that hurt the most. It was like right there. Come on. All right. Yeah, I got a good amount of pars, but like I said, I was actually 2 under at one point. Pretty early, but then hit a quad bogey with the hole that was on the ridge. So like I said, if we start getting stuff like that, that gets really painful. Hopefully we won't keep getting stuff like that. A little further left than I would have liked, but distance is pretty solid. All right. The greens are not flat. Like, there's a lot of those kind of rolls where there was obviously some sort of a contour and a turn and all of that. But you can see we go too far. Ooh, I don't like the power I had. It's going to go off. Because, yeah, it's just, you go too far and that's the result we have. Come on. All right. I didn't really mean to chip. Thought I was flopping. Either way, it got me about the same position, so that's okay. That time it worked. Yeah, I just don't like the chips because there's too much roll. Okay, this is worse than I had done in the first round, and oh, come on. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, alright, so I know I need to get here, and then I can do a punch. So we're gonna try this. I was not expecting that direction, so yeah. Oh boy. I don't understand how that even happened. What? Okay, the lie is straight. Well, maybe it's in... That is ridiculous. Alright, now I'm just really losing things, which is not helpful. Oh, sure. Now you're just gonna go straight. Oh, come on. I don't even know what to say. Yeah, well, we'll get a quad bogey here, I guess, because I'm sure that's about where we're at with two. Yep, quad bogey plus, even better. Right. And that's the thing, if it had worked and I could have gotten out of that position, it would have been a par. Instead, it's horrendous. Again, I guess the benefit is it's an off-season thing, so now we just try to do well. But it becomes less of a score thing now and more of a... Ooh, yeah. It's hard to thread the needle with those. So I'm not surprised. But, you know, we try to get close. We try to do well. I mean, again, we just put that one behind us and let's see where we can go from 11 over. Alright. Yeah, those are ones I struggle with making, but I think I've gotten better at it. If you go back, I mean, it was almost always a miss when I'm going that way on a slope, going to the left. I mean, same thing, the right, but somehow the right I was reading a little bit better. But yeah, I don't remember which. I think it was the 7th or 8th hole that was the one on the crest. Yeah, it was not this one, because this was in a similar spot here. So we're going to try this. Rhythm is off. So we will probably not make the green. Well, I could have. It just was a little bit off there, but that's okay. But hopefully we'll be solid. Come on. Thank you. All right. Would have loved to have gotten an eagle. This may have been the one I got the eagle on, and then it took me to 2 under, and then, yeah, somewhere here I had a bad outcome. So, all right. Thinking it's going to be too far, but we'll see. Oh my god. Oh, what kind of bounce was that? It like hit. It was like it hit a rock. It was just a weird sound and everything. I don't understand what that was. Man, it is hard. Like, my stroke is not off the angle. Oh, not gonna come back. Alright, so we get a bogey. So that's gonna put us back at double digits over, unfortunately. But still down 1 from 11. Yeah, I'm almost, maybe it was this one. Like, I'm almost positive it was that hole that was the problem. Oof. No, that's not going to make it anyway, so that'll hold up. That'll be fine, but we still got 300 yards because before I had to hit, I did it with a 5 wood and then I had to hit 210, so that definitely was not good. Man, pitching, no. Alright, we're gonna do this. Alright, well done. As far as a solid swing. Alright, it's gonna hang out. It's not on a ridge, but again, it's gonna do some crazy things if I go too far. We're gonna try to be gentle. Not gonna move enough. Moved a little bit right away and then kind of straightened out. But overall, I mean, I'm worse off because it was just such a disastrous hole. I mean, you start hitting things out of bounds and getting penalty strokes. I mean, that's always going to be ugly. All right. Power's down a bit. Can we get up the hill? Probably not. Oh, so close, though. Man, I tried really hard. Can we stop, though? Looks like it's going to contour back up. And it's just going to roll back and forth in the little ditch there. Wow. So we're going over a hill and then down. This is not good. I just need to get over the hill. We did. Hopefully not too fast. Alright. I mean, from 100 feet, I would say that was pretty good. Oh, it's like, come on, do not take that one from me. All right. So, stabilizing, which is the most important thing, and then the biggest trick will be, because I think it was again the back half of the back 9 where I had another couple double bogeys, so it was pretty bad in that regard. Let's see. Way too weak, 93%, plus I had low power. All right, we'll just speed this up because we're not anywhere great. All right, we're gonna give it 28. I'm like, it's gonna fall off, but it's not too bad, so let's see. Come on, nope. Oh boy, it's a good ways to go here. And it's not gonna fall. Don't. Thank you. I'm like, don't go down the hill. Alright, well, we got a bogey there, so we're back at 11 over. But, yeah, just a lot happening. Rhythm is just not my thing. Always love it when you're banging it in there like that. Alright, that was solidly out of there. That was quite good if I could have had that happen in the other hole. But again, it is just a par 3, so I'm not getting any benefit other than just not getting further behind. So yeah, my hope is, that in general I'll do better this season, and hopefully qualify pretty quickly. I haven't qualified yet, but I'm thinking I'm a little more solid. And more importantly, we're probably going to have fewer people playing as well. All right, we're going to try this. Pitch is challenging. All right, that's not bad. Let's see what kind of roll we'll get. It's probably going to fall off. Yep. It's at the edge, and there it goes because there is a downhill. All right, but we are going to putt this. Come on back. Ah, oh, so close. Problem is it's so close, but it had such speed that it's a good ways away. Come on, thank you. Right. So I think it was like 14 or 15 was my first problem. I think these I did okay with. So not really expecting any problems. As we're sitting here just progressing, just gonna remind folks, please like and subscribe. Those things are key things for a channel to work in the YouTube algorithm. So would love to have more of you join, more conversations, all of that. I knew it was going to be far. Oh boy, downhill. But yeah, liking and subscribing will be immensely appreciated. So please consider doing that. And then you'll just get notified what's happening on the channel, and it just makes things a little bit easier to find. So always looking to be doing something. Hopefully it's something you find interesting and entertaining to some degree. Okay, the channel... it's only 5 degrees. How did that come off that far off? Man, these are frustrating. Alright, it's downhill, or no, it's uphill. So we're going to do this. Because otherwise, we're not far enough, and then it's bad. Not that that's a short putt, but it's a lot more reasonable. Alright, so I think it's this hole or the next one. Oh, caught the edge. Oh boy. Well, it's my own fault. Okay, if I punch that out of here... Okay, we're gonna try this. Alright, well, it's out. Ooh, that went a lot further. Okay, I really thought the sand was gonna dampen it quite a bit, and it almost didn't. So that's good to keep in mind, because it's not a shot I use often. But that'll help to understand in the future. Alright, nicely done. Hopefully it'll be an easy par. But yeah, this is obviously playing out similar to the first round, where if I could get rid of like really one hole, I'd not have a bad round. But sometimes you have those kind of courses that are just diabolical, as I like to say. All right. So a 5-iron up in the air, 5 yards. I'm going to choke up. All right. Timing was good. We've got a bit of a push. All right. It was a good bounce. Wow. I don't like... This is too darn close. I don't like this at all. It's hard. It's hard to pick out of there shortly. And we're going to get a really long drift away from the hole. It's kind of up on the hill. Short. I didn't want to go over though, because then it's a problem. Right, just par. Par is good. Par is good. Yeah, it might have been 16 and 17. I don't know. Or 15 and 17 that were the ones that were a problem. I'm not sure. I know I parred the 18th. I know. Oh, come on. I am struggling with accuracy here. Right, at least we were able to get out of the bunker. That was the biggest thing. Just end up in another bunker. Alright. Ooh. Big pull, big pull. Oh, we're getting a good roll though. It's coming toward the hole. So hopefully, certainly not a gimme. Thank goodness. That was big. That was big. All right, last hole. Put it away, and then we move on to the next rounds. A little bit weak, but it's all right. It should be fine. It is 312. Up in the air, so we're going to go about there. All right, a little bit of an overswing, but a little bit of lower. Oh my gosh. All right, well, clearly something's off. All right, 91% is probably going to be good. It is. Because, yeah, if I did the full swing, I knew it'd be kind of rough. Oh, come on. It started to move. Because I was like, do I want to go to the edge of the cup or not? Well, that stinks. All right. I think we're 12 over. Gotta get things back in line. Because, yeah, what I don't know is next week already going to be qualifying or not. That is what I'm not sure of. So I don't want to assume we're going to have another off season to get myself in gear here. And I don't want to make a ton of excuses that, oh, it's a really, really hard course, and so it's hard for me. I'm just trying to be upfront with folks of what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, but obviously other people execute on them. So, I can't use it as an excuse, shouldn't use it as an excuse, but it's definitely what's causing a struggle for me here. Hope you'll continue along, and I will see you next time.